Good afternoon, everybody. I'm joined by the man of the moment, midfielder Luke Joyce. Joyce, let's talk about the elephant in the room there. Where did that come from? That your first goal in a Port Vale shirt, and what a hit that was.
Yeah, I was obviously chuffed to bits. I took a tap in before the game, but sometimes you hit them nicely, and they hit the back of the net, and that was the case. It was just drops on the edge of the box just to make sure. I got in front of their man, and I've hit plenty of them where it ricochets off someone or blocks. It comes straight from a corner, but this time it hit the back of the net, and I think it was an important goal at an important time to get us back in the game, and I think it set the tone and tempo for the rest of the game.
Were a few of the boys a bit surprised? I know you've got that in you, but did the boys know you got that in you?
I'd like to think so. If I said I did it every day in training, I would be lying. But I think they were just as surprised I hit the target. But it's in there. I've scored a couple of decent goals in my career, not enough goals, but I'm just happy it helped us get 3 points, really.
Well, it couldn't have come at a better time. Straight out the blocks after the second half, and it sort of set the tempo for the rest of that half. Popey popping up with 2. It was a really good, strong second half performance, and just what we needed after the first half.
Yeah, definitely. And we said that at half time. Said, we need to score in the first 10-15 minutes if we can. Set the tone, puts a bit of pressure on Morecambe then. Obviously, with the man advantage, we can dictate the game, and hopefully they tire, and then gaps appear and spaces, and we just need to, be professional and use the ball well. And I think we did that. And they're a decent team, and to be fair, with 10 men, especially in sort of the first half, they did all right, and they're always a threat. But it was vital we scored early, and then it was vital we put them under pressure and create chances. And it's a game we knew coming into that we had to win, really, to build on our home form and build on the point we got last week. And we're just happy I've got that win.
Dealt with a good hand. The red card sort of helped us out there. But what does that do for you in your position in terms of facing now 10 men? Because obviously their formation changes, and it can prove quite difficult for some teams. What sort of challenges do you have to overcome with that?
I think they drop deep. You have a lot of space and time on the ball, but in defensive areas. And you can sense that frustration from the stands for us to get the ball forward. And, we want to do that, but we need to make sure it's at the right time and in the right place. And, we're not just whacking it forward, hoping to win headers, because that's playing into their hands then. And they're happy to sit off and let us have majority of possession. But it's just using it clever and making good runs into good areas and being patient as well at times. And, I think we showed that second half, especially when we got sort of the equaliser and then 2-1 up. We just need to use the ball and kind of tire them out. And it's nice to get that third goal just to give us that little cushion.
9 goals in our past 3 games, and a host of players getting involved now in the goals. Yourself, Jake Taylor, Scott Burgessley on leg, Popey twice today. Is a real good, spread out amongst the goals now with the players, and that's key, isn't it? It's slightly different to last year where that wasn't happening for us.
No, yeah, I think it's massive. We need everyone contributing. Obviously, Nathan's got a few goals. Leggy scored, Burge, Jake, just like you said, and we need everyone contributing and helping, and we've got some real quality in the squad, and we've got a lot of depth, and everyone's challenging and pushing themselves to be in that starting 11. But if we can keep scoring goals, we'll win games, and if we can keep on this run that we've got at home and build on it with away performances, then we should do well.
I'm sure you remember the Morecambe game from last year when they came in, won 1-0, real horrible game, horrible conditions. When they go a goal up today and sit back, are you expecting, this is going to be a real grind? The way that's turned around now, you boys must have real confidence from the way you've broken down a real difficult team that usually are a bit of a bogey team for us.
Yeah, and you've seen it before when teams go down to 10 men. The team with a man extra, it's hard work, and you don't always necessarily get that result. I've been in teams where you have a man sent off, and you end up winning the game. So it can be tough to play against, and you just need to be disciplined and professional. And I think it will do the lads a world of good being a goal down as well at home to come back and score 3, and we scored 3 last week, and confidence is high, within the squad and within the change room. But we know, there's a long way to go, and we've got a tough game next week.
Keeping the feet on the ground, how big will that be to get your first away win of the season? Again at Macclesfield Town, in front of 1,600 Vale fans, a sold-out away crowd. They've travelled brilliantly. You looking forward to that one?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a fantastic game, and to have all them fans behind us, it'll be brilliant and spur the lads on. And we know we should have won the game at Salford, should have won the game last week at Leyton Orient, and it's not happened. But hopefully we'll kind of get that little monkey off our back next week and build on this win today.